Hopefully the video is okay. I can't really see. It looks like it might be focused. But I was messing around with the carpet and it's got like a plastic rubbery thing here. So I'm thinking about pulling the carpet out and seeing what this is like. Because if this covers the whole thing, this won't hold. You know, if you spill something, it's not gonna hold it. And also, it's gonna be a lot easier to clean than the carpet, which is not the worst I've ever seen, but it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna see what this is like, and then I may just use this. And I can always, you know, clean up the carpet outside the truck and always put it back in, technically. I think what I'm gonna try and do is I think I'm gonna try and pull the seats out, so that way I don't have to actually cut the carpet. That may take me a little while, but I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. So I'll see what I can do, and then I'll let you know what I've actually done with it and decided to do with it later. Alright, I got the floorboard, or the front seats out so I can get the carpet out of the floorboard. Floorboard has some surface rust here. It's not that bad. It does have a small hole here, which I believe I can cut out and repair. Well, the reason I think this rotted out is because the heater core leaks. You can even see where it ran down. So, that I'm pretty sure I can just like sand down real good and paint up and stuff. This will take a little bit of work to repair, but it's a small patch. I mean, that's the size of my hand. It's not even the size of my hand, really. And then, this has a little bit of rust, but this is still pretty solid from what I can see. Some surface rust and stuff, but it doesn't have any holes. So, I'm going to try and get the rest of the carpet out, and then I'll probably give you another update. It's a little bit of work, but I can repair it. Got the seats out. I'm going to clean them up really, really good. And go through there and make sure there, you know, there's no rust on them, which they look fine. But I'm going to focus on the floorboards. I'm going to kind of work my way up through the entire cab. Cleaning like the frame of the dash and everything. Repainting it. And literally pretty much redo this truck from the ground up. Starting with the cab, because this is one of the most expensive parts on the truck. In order to get a new cab, you might as well get a new truck. That's why I was so worried about this cab. But it's got a little rust hole, but it's nothing that can't be repaired. You know. So if I can repair this, we'll be in pretty good shape. Eventually I'm going to repaint the outside and all that. And it's got a little surface rust on the hood, but no pitting or nothing. The underneath look really solid. That's probably the worst part, and that's because it rotted through from the top. If I can repair that from in here and there's no other rust holes over there, which that side should be good because the heater core is not on that side. Should just be this side, and that should be the worst part from what I can see. Of course, I'll give you an update in a little while. I got to get all this junk out and undo the four-wheel drive shifter thing so I can pull it out. Once I get the carpet at least most of the way back, oh yeah, and I got to undo the strip on that side. Once I get the carpet most of the way back and out the way, I'll give you another update, but we can definitely work with this. Alright, we're going to try and wash the seats here. I think my mom's going to try and help me out with this. If not, then I'll do it myself. But, I'm going to try and wash the seats. They're not too bad, but they are kind of dirty. Mainly just from stuff sitting on them while they sat. The back one's there as well. And, not that I can open it right now. But, we're going to wash them. Going to put them back in the truck for now, because it's going to take me a little while from when I started recording this video to when I actually get the floorboard repaired. Let me go show you. Well, actually, I don't have the key right now. I don't know if you can see in there, but the little spot's still up there. I haven't worked on it any. I don't know if you can see it or not. I got to get the stuff to fix it. So, in the meantime, so that way we can still use the truck, you know, move it around and that kind of thing if we need to. I'm going to go ahead and try and put the seats back in. I'm going to wash them, put them back in. Whenever I get the stuff to repair it, I'm going to pull them back out, repair it, put them back in. It's really not that hard. They're not even that heavy. It's just, sorry about it being a little shaky. But, it's just they're so long, so I'm going to have to get my brother to help me get them back in. But they're really not heavy. I can put the back one in by myself, no problem. The front ones are just so big, you got to have one person on either side. That one I can just kind of throw under my arm and tote. But yeah, we're going to get these cleaned up. These can go in the truck. For now, I'll take them back out later. And I did some, to give you a quick update, I don't know when any other videos will come out, maybe before or after this. I changed the tail lights. I figured out what was up with the 4-wheel drive. The vacuum lines had actually been completely cut and removed, pretty much. So, I'm going to make a more detailed video on how to temporarily bypass that. Later, I'm going to rerun the hoses. So that way I can have the 4-wheel drive work properly. The 4-wheel drive light still does not come on. I'm thinking it's blown bulb, but I got to figure out where. Or it might be the switch, I don't know. The electric locks do not work. The light inside the cab does not work. I don't know about the AC or heat. I seriously doubt the AC works, and the heater core is bad, so I'm pretty sure the heater won't work properly. But I don't know if like the blower motor's still good or not. So I still got to figure out those things. But overall, we're starting to do a little something, but we got to get stuff to repair stuff. So, but for right now, we're gonna try and wash these and put them in. Also, I'm sorry if the videos are a little shaky. This phone doesn't seem to balance quite as good as my other one. It takes less to be shaky, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, so this wasn't exactly how I planned on ending off this video, but things are taking a little longer than I had originally thought. So there's the little rust hole. It's not too bad, but it is rust. It is a rust hole. That's my hand, so like I said, it's not real big. And the floorboards are kind of rusty a little bit up here, but it's just like surface rust everywhere. And then as farther you go back, the better it looks. Those are the speakers off the 4-wheeler, which I gotta get around to the 4-wheeler sometime soon. But the better you go back, the better it looks. This is all solid. I got the seats in. The latches are giving me a little bit of trouble. I don't know if I can... If I pull up just right, it'll open. So the latches give me a little bit of trouble, but I gotta figure that out. It's not really a big deal. Don't know. I think in my last video I said the 4-wheel drive was not working. I did get it working. I'll make a video on it. But I think that's how I'm going to end off this video for now. So, yeah.